Chizuru Mizuhara is waifu material. She's the main character in the recent Rent a Girlfriend anime series, with potential to be best girl of 2020. A cute and kind waifu who takes her job very seriously. With that, here are my reasons why Chizuru Mizuhara is waifu material. She's a first-year college student who also works as a part-time job as a rental girlfriend. A very real service in Japan that allows you to experience or practice going out on dates, doing simple activities like sharing a meal, visiting the aquarium, and maybe even a little bowling. As a way to protect her identity, Mizuhara is technically just a stage name while her real last name is Ichinose. Her everyday self dresses in simple comfy clothes and wears a pair of thick glasses to avoid getting recognized. It still wasn't enough to prevent Kazuya from seeing through it. When they unknowingly met at the beach, Ichinose does a good job of keeping her cool.
はじめましてですよね、和也さん。
はじめまして。
However, the always sharp Kibe had this to say about her disguise.
いやいや、だってあんたバレた。海でもメガネをバカだ。
But let's face it, Mizuhara is the persona we all fell in love with. Like most rental girlfriend clients, our protagonist Kazuya is coming from a bad breakup with his first ever ex-girlfriend, Mami-chan. God, I hate that face. So during a moment of weakness, he books Mizuhara through the Diamond Agency app, where she's described as a pure and refined high-class girlfriend. And trust me, she doesn't disappoint.
和也くんだよね。
Her appearance alone is enough to make boys like Kazuya blush at the very sight of her, and with her by her side, she is sure to make all the other guys jealous. She's got long brown hair that just falls into place, along with bold brown eyes paired with a smile that just takes your breath away. Plus she's got a nice pair of everything actually. One of my favorite parts of Chizuru is just how well she dresses for dates, favoring simple but stylish outfits that accentuate her beauty. During one of the Day in the Life videos, the creator of the Rent a Girlfriend manga mentions that he uses actual fashion magazines as references for Chizuru's outfits. It's no wonder she's always so fashionable, always dressed in these cute pastel modern day outfits. Honestly, she looks good in anything, especially a yukata.
水原の浴衣姿パネ。
Now she's not all looks. She also has an amazing personality to back it up, but first, we need to pay up.
はい、ありがとうございます。
As expected of a high-class girlfriend, her rental service isn't cheap at all. In that intro sequence, we can spot a bill showing that her rate is 5,000 yen per hour, with an added placement fee and location costs. And that doesn't include taxes yet. On Kazuya's first day with Chizuru, we saw him hand over 40,000 yen, which is roughly just under $400. I would estimate that to be for a 6-hour date. Remember, Kazuya only had 1 million yen to spare for his entire college life, and being the simp that he was already down 20% in episode 1. I can't even begin to imagine how much he spent with the amount of times he's booked Chizuru. Oh, and don't forget those added extensions. Now, was it worth it? You bet it was. Despite being a rookie in the agency, Chizuru has already built quite a presence for herself with a ton of raving reviews. She treats all her clients with respect, and at the end of the date, even offers a little extra service. Talking about hand-holding, lewd, which for some reason makes Kazuya mad. She knows how to pull off all the tricks and can act in a specific way that makes you feel great. Her professionalism as a rental girlfriend is simply unmatched. For one thing, she has an unwavering enthusiasm that she brings to all of her dates, and even when she meets Kazuya's grandmother. You would think she loves her more than Kazuya. Now I say unwavering because she's able to stay positive even if people like Kazuya purposely try to ruin the date. She does have her limits and really lets it rip when Kazuya messes up, and when he's being a simp. Oh, and don't forget the time he tried to kiss her at the hospital. I wouldn't necessarily classify her as a tsundere, more like a firm waifu who knows what she wants and only does what's necessary. Yet somehow she's still cute even when she's mad. I would say that Mizuhara also has a big heart, like when Mami-chan was bashing the spineless Kazuya in front of her, she was willing to stand up for him.
私の和也さんを悪く言わないでください。
And whenever Kazuya is being pathetic, she says what would make him feel better.
自分ウサギかよって思ったらまた呼んで。寂しくて死にそうな夜もあれば、またねでしか解けないバイバイもある。私でよければ相手するから。
Plus, she got him a phone case for Christmas.
かわいい。水原が俺のために選んでくれたスマホケース。俺だけのために。
Simp. As I've said, her dedication to the job is extraordinary. Always calm and collected, going above and beyond to try and save difficult situations. Like that time she went along with Kazuya to the hospital and he introduced her as his girlfriend. So far pretty normal stuff for her line of work. When Kazuya was having a panic session inside the beach restroom, he forgot to lock the door, and for some reason he thought it was a good idea to pull Ichinose in. Like, that's not suspicious at all. This would have been a good time to discuss their action plan. However, the vile Mami-chan just had to poke her nose into the situation and even called him out on his lie. Bruh. Wanting to find out who else was inside the restroom, things were starting to look bad for them. Next thing we know, Mizuhara emerges in her swimsuit, ready to play her role as the girlfriend.
お久しぶりです。水原千鶴です。
Mizuhara in a swimsuit can really turn heads. As a top-ranked beauty, her appearance alone catches the attention of all the boys on the beach. Next up was the time when they rode the ferry together, using tickets provided by best bro Kibe, who literally knocked some sense into Kazuya before this scene. After getting all worked up, Chizuru fainted and fell overboard. In an amazing turn of events, Kazuya finally grows a pair and dives head first to save Mizuhara, almost drowning in the process. When Mizuhara finally comes to, she realizes what happened and tries to resuscitate Kazuya with basic CPR and even mouth-to-mouth. Thankfully it worked. I gotta praise Chizuru on this one, as she didn't hesitate at all, showing us that in an emergency, nothing would hold her back. Another scene that comes to mind is that time they went on a free climbing date together with Ruka and Kazuya's friend Kuri. During that date, she shared with us her drink, and we got a glimpse of what a boss Mizuhara is. That's not the only thing we saw. Despite being a beginner, Mizuhara was able to climb to the top with ease and even showing off a little bit. Can't say the same for the lame Kazuya. In the middle of the date, Ruka started to suspect a fake relationship, so she asked Kazuya and Chizuru to kiss in front of her.
何その目。
したよ。
Clever girl.
Lastly, let's talk about girlfriend mode. It's where Chizuru hits that extra gear and acts like the perfect girlfriend. One time Kazuya's grandmother visited his apartment. Mizuhara already straight up told Kazuya to come clean and say they broke up. But right when he was about to, Chizuru then comes in to save his grandma's feelings.
お料理作ってたら遅くなっちゃって。おばあさんのためなら私、どこへだって駆けつけます。
Right after the drowning incident, when Kazuya was thanking her, she went into girlfriend mode.
当然でしょ。彼女なんだから。
It's a real magical moment. So what do you think about Chizuru? Would you rent her as a girlfriend? Be sure to leave a like and comment what you think about Chizuru Mizuhara, our favorite rental girlfriend.